Profit of thought.
We gotta stop this shit.
This is X from the Prophet of Thought series, also known as the Frontistery. Now, those of you who follow the Prophet of Thought series know that, we often, comment and have conversations, and we even interview, different individuals regarding some of the disorder that exists in the black world. And when I talk about the disorder in the black world, I usually talk about subjects in a whole. I never really focus on any particular acts per se, by any group of individuals. I try to encompass all of us when I'm talking. Forget the crime and the poverty and the despair and the killings and all the other stuff, that we often talk about in our neighborhood. Because that's a whole different subject of disorder all, in itself. I spoke about that in my previous recording when I spoke about, sexual irresponsibility and how, if we put a cap on some of our sexual irresponsibility, that would solve a lot of problems that exist in the black world today. You can go and check that one out. That's on the, you'll probably find that one on the Facebook page. I don't think that was on this particular channel. But, I've just been watching and I've been going through social media, and I've just been looking at, YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all the other ones, and I see why, brothers like, my man Valdez, down at the Angry Man channel, y'all need to go check him out because the man does a good show. He's got good content. Y'all need to check him out. But anyway, the reason why brothers like Valdez, do the things they do and create the content that they create is because of the disorder in the black world. For instance, as I was speaking about before, social media. You look at these things, man, and you see countless pictures of people, mostly women, just taking picture after picture after picture of themselves. Pictures of themselves, and you ask yourself why, Now don't get me wrong, we're on social media right now. If you listen to this, you're probably listening to it on social media, I'm sure. But, social media is designed for attention. Let's be clear, okay? Let's be clear. And you look and you see all these posts of some men too, but mostly women, taking picture after picture after picture of themselves, crying out for attention. Look at me. Look at what I look like. Look at my hair. Look at what I got on. Look what poses I can strike. Look at my kid. Look at this. And to me, it's ridiculous. Now, some of you will say, well, you're on social media. Yes, I am. Because I do understand that social media is about bringing attention to something. But if you look at anything on the Prophet of Thought series, we're about bringing attention to our work. We're about bringing attention to the matters that we discuss. We're about bringing attention to the discussions that we have. We're about bringing attention to the people that we interview on our radio show. Yes, we do want attention, but we want attention to our work, not attention to us, okay? 9 times out of 10, if you look at anything that we got on our social media content, it ain't a bunch of females up there posing, blowing kisses with their hands on their hips or their butt stuck out, okay? And I have women, okay, who work on the Prophet Thought series team. When you see pictures of them, you will never see pictures like that. They're not up there half naked. They're not up there striking these crazy looking slavery time poses. They're not doing any of that, okay? So let's just be clear with that. Let's just put that out there. But again, I say, we are people who crave attention, okay? But that's fine. If you want attention, why don't you just do something to bring the attention to you, okay? Once you get out there and do something, and let attention be brought to that as opposed to attention just being brought to you. It's as if everybody wants to put pictures of themselves on the internet so people can look at them and people can like them, so people can comment on them, people can see them. And I mean, it's just the most ridiculous thing to me. Now, if you're a person that likes to do that, that's on you. Okay? That's on you. But again, I say it's totally ridiculous. Because if you have to try that hard, okay, for attention, you definitely have an attention deficit. Because you don't have enough going on in your life that you feel confident enough, okay, that you don't have to get on social media and strike 50 poses and show everybody your hairstyle, show everybody your clothes, show everybody how goofy you can look, or show everybody how tough you can look, or show everybody how mean you can look, or whatever the case may be. I mean, we got to stop this kind of stuff, people. I mean, we can't continue to do this kind of thing. You know, I mean, you want attention, get out there and do something, okay? Have attention be drawn to what you do as opposed to what you look like, okay? And the crazy thing is, 90% of the people that you broadcast the stuff out there, they don't even know who the hell you are. They have no idea who you are, okay? So of course you're going to get some people up there saying, wow, you're fine. Wow, you look nice. Wow, you love me. And the crazy thing is, it doesn't even matter what you look like, okay? You can look like a model, or you can weigh 450 pounds. You can be standing there in front of a nasty house. You could be standing there with the worst wig. You could be standing there with the ugliest face. You could be the most unattractive person in the world, but you will get somebody, and most of the time you can get a lot of somebody to say, wow, look how good this person looks. And if that's how far we have to reach to draw attention to us individually or collectively, the black world is in a sad state of affairs. We are in a sad state of affairs, but we have to reach that far just to gain some damn attention, because we have this attention deficit, okay? And I believe that attention deficit, okay, that we have as a people, it adds to the disorder amongst our people. So when I say disorder and attention deficit, it's all rolled up into one thing, all rolled up into one subject. We need to take a look at that, okay? We need to take a long look at that, because we are people that are craving attention, which means we lacking somewhere in other areas. And the fact of the matter is, you're never going to find it on social media. Maybe you think you're finding it every time you go and check your Facebook page or check your Instagram, counting up how many likes you have, counting up how many times people comment on your picture, how many times people told you how good you look, and all of these things. If that's the kind of confirmation that a person needs for their individual self, I mean for the way they look, not something that they've accomplished, not something they've built, not something they've designed, not something they've come up with, not something that they've done good for other people, not something they stand for, simply for their look, for their face, for their body, for their clothes, for their whatever. When in reality, it means nothing, especially if you're doing it and you're not getting paid. But you know what working on something and doing something for nothing and not getting paid means? It means it's slavery. It's like you're enslaving yourself. You're doing all of this. You're going out of your way to show people your face, and show people your image, and show people what you look like, and you're putting in all this work and you're getting nothing for it. Trust me. The only thing different between that and slavery is that slavery is involuntary servitude, and what you're doing to yourself is voluntary servitude. Just because you need attention. Because you have an attention deficit in your life. And as a collective, this attention deficit is part, and I think it's a big part, of the disorder that exists in the black world. It's something to think about. Maybe you should take some time from taking 500 pictures of yourself in your many different poses to give that some thought. Profit of thought series.
Open your mind.